Genuinely one of my favorite people in the world. Yeah, oh, he's over there. Give it up for Taylor. Oh! Yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm Dan. Nice to meet all of you. Thank you. The rest of you can go fuck yourselves, I guess. That's not how you introduce yourself. Whoa, you guys are over there. Look at that. You guys are behind me. That's fucked up. Abraham Lincoln suite over there. Don't shoot me in the back of the head. It's huge. Pretty big. Guys, keep it going for all the comments you've seen tonight. Was it good, guys? Cool, right? I love all of them. They're all the best. Scotty is a horrible driver. It's fucked up. We drive for a living too, so it's pretty wild. Cool. Well, thank you very much. Have a good day, all. Have a good night. I'll tell you guys a little bit about me. People seem to confuse me with someone who knows a lot about sports. It's a big thing in my life. People are always throwing stats and playing names at me like I know what's going on, but I got nothing for you on sports. I understand my accent sounds like it comes with a forklift certification. I'm aware of that. It's a very fantasy football league commissioner vibe I've got going on up here, but I got nothing. On a Sunday afternoon, you're much more likely to find me at Michael's. You guys familiar? Over Joanne Fabric's couple right here? Is that what's going on? This guy's like, Home Depot would die. You'll never see me anywhere else. I fucking love Michael's. That is my arena. Cinnamon potpourri is why I wake up in the morning. Right, ladies? Yeah. People are always like, damn, what kind of beer are you bringing to the big game? And I'm like, I'm not. But I am bringing some cute koozies that I'm trying to sell on Etsy, so... You guys want to check out my Etsy, it's etsy.com/my dad thinks I'm gay. I got a lot of... Yeah. First parent joke down. My parents are here tonight, so. Give it up for Bill and Cass. They're the best. Alright, are we at a half hour yet? Or? I used to be a big fat kid when I was younger. You guys probably remember that, most of you. I was a big old fat kid. I understand I'm still plump now, chill the fuck up. But when I was 9 years old, I was 125 pounds. Which, I don't know if you've seen a 9-year-old recently. It's like several 9-year-olds, so it's quite a bit. And I was that fat because my parents used to get me these things from McDonald's called Mighty Kids meals. You guys remember Mighty Kids meals at all? Yeah? For those of you who don't, or your parents just loved you, you guys loved me, calm down. You guys loved me, it was fine, it was great, it's a joke, fucking take it. If you don't know what they are, Mighty Kids meal is basically just a Happy Meal with way more food for your little obese prince. That's what I was. You got a toy and you got to eat as much as dad. It was the best thing ever. And I was a Mighty Kid. Which is a fucked up name for it, isn't it? The Mighty Kids meal? That's supposed to sound like strong and empowering. It's not any of that. Try this. Next time your girlfriend says, hey, do I look fat in this? Say, no, babe, you look mighty. See how that shit works out for you. Won't end well. Dad, don't try it. Don't do it. I used to be such a fat kid when I was younger. I had this like talent. Remember in elementary school you would have to guess how many jelly beans were in the jar? And then if you were the closest, you'd get the jelly beans. I was like fucking Fat Rain Man. I I'd come in every year, and I'd be like, ah, shit, here it comes. 794, they'd open it, and be like, God damn it, you fucking nailed it again. Oh. My family ate jelly beans for 7 years straight. It was fucking crazy. It's so many jelly beans. It's Easter all year round in our house. I still have that talent. Someone dropped a box of French fries earlier. I was like, there's 78 French fries on the ground right there. You guys hear this mic clicking? Nope, I'm just fucking high. Trying to remember what I was going to say next. I'm staying at my parents' house right now while they're on vacation. And when they get back as well. The joke doesn't make sense because you guys know they're here, but I also don't live with them anymore. I fucking got out. I lived with the last comic you saw. We have a cat named Cheese. That's our cat's name. It's a good cat name, right? He fucking hates Scotty. It's his cat and he hates him. He bites him all the time. Me and him are just like roommates. He'll like walk by me and be like, what up, Dan? Scotty comes home, he's like, shit. Get this bastard. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, parents. I like living with my parents. I liked when I lived with my parents. It was fun. My parents are bullies though. You guys are bullies. Everyone knows you guys are bullies. That's what makes us fun. But my whole life, I got these new glasses and they were clear and like I was like, oh, they'll be cool and like stylish and hip and awesome, right? And then I was like a little insecure about them when I would bring them out in the public. Like people would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You look fine in them. And then I went over to my parents' house and the first thing I walked into the kitchen, and my mom didn't say anything to me. She just pointed at my face and went, gay. I was like, all right, there it is. That's where that comes from. My father walked down after and was like, what's up, little Debbie? Good to see you. I was like, fuck. Fat and a gay joke, back to back. They fucking high-fived. They were like, woo, we got him again. But it's nice. It's not like bad. I'm not scarred from it. It's fun. It's fun. You guys are good parents. I'm not gonna worry. You guys are fine. You did a good job. I mean, I am on stage right now in front of a bunch of people seeking validation, so I don't know how good of a job, but like, other than that, I am doing next to a stripper's job, so. No, it was great. You did it great. We're a big police scanner family. My whole family's in the back. Chill out. Let me get through the bit. Is anyone else a police scanner family other than the back? Yeah? Yeah? It just meant that, like, we had a police scanner running in our house 24/7. Like we were the dispatch, the local precinct. No one in my family were cops and firemen either. We were just a big fan of the fellas. We just loved the boys. One of our family's favorite activities, my father would come home on like a school night and he'd be like, everyone get your shit on. Like 3.5 miles down the road right now, there's a house absolutely engulfed in flames. And we're all gonna go look at it. And we'd be like, you go in your pajamas to a house fire. You don't fucking. We'd get there and like, you fucking, everyone would be there. My aunts and uncles would be there. I'd run into cousins. It'd be like a family reunion at someone's fucking house burning down. It was ridiculous. Be taking pictures like at the Grand Canyon or something. Roasted marshmallows on the house itself. Just, meanwhile, someone's house is fucking burning down in front of them. Our family's over in the corner like, you guys want fucking IHOP after this? A few flapjacks? You guys want to stop? Woo! I'm gonna, first time I lived with my parents, which is not a sentence you're supposed to say. First time around. My grandfather came to live with our family. Papa Sonny. Liv is a wrong. Just had a stroke. Papa Sonny getting me for this joke. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought because I fucked up the word. Papa comes. Papa came to live. Live is a strong word for what he came to do with us, right? You know what I mean? Would have been sick if I had it 10 seconds ago. Everyone knew why he came to live with us. You know what I mean? Everyone knew why he was there. He knew why he was there. Everyone came to accept the fact he was going to die in our house, right? I did not come to accept the fact that I now had a 1 in 3 chance of discovering a body, right? I came home from work one day, and he was sitting in his chair, his head was in his chest, his eyes were closed. And I was like, shit. It's like Danny Boy did the short shot on this one, right? So I'm like, alright, maybe the guy's napping, just try and wake him up, nice and gentle. He's old, you don't want to startle the guy. So I leaned in like I was trying to call over a cat. Bye-bye. Wake up, you son of a bitch. I got no duels for you. Come on. Not waking up. Freaking out. I just gave him a good push. Gave him a good nudge. His head shot back and his eyes opened. We made eye contact for like 7 seconds. And he let out this gas. He was like... And then his head fell back into his chest, and his eyes closed. So I got the fuck out of there, right? I didn't want to be the one to find him, let alone be the one who killed him, right? Little word of advice, if you're on the verge of death and you're going to take a nap, maybe leave a fucking note. It's not that hard. Napping. Not dead. Love Papa, right? He wanted his ashes spread into the ocean, but we put him in our above ground pool. We fucking just, every year, we filter him out. Every 4th of July. Wow. God, this mic is killing me. You guys potheads? Yeah? Good potheads? I'm a big pothead too. This mic is fucking killing me. Me and this guy are the only one that's bothering right now. He's like, I can hear it. No, I'm a big pothead. You guys smoke? I know my family doesn't smoke weed, but... Daisy does. She's a little ahead. It's weird because I know everybody. I'm going to do crowd work. I'm going to be like, hey, what's up? I fucking came to my Little League games. I'm a big pothead. I quit drinking a few years ago, and now I just see how much weed it takes to get drunk. That's where I'm at in life. That's how much I've been trying to smoke. I'm not even close. You smoke? You smoke weed? Damn, dude, you're fucking ripped. Do you know who I am? This is good. This is good. I don't know you. I can ask you questions. You know one of the 28 members of my family here tonight. What's your name? Nate? Fuck, you look like a Nate. You're fucking so rich. You do buys and tries every day. What's going on, man? You see Barbie? You seen that movie? You haven't seen it? You could have been a Ken, buddy. You saw it? You guys are more of an Oppenheimer couple. That's what's going on right here, man. Like, give us nuclear bombs. Thank God, I finally got a hit on. This is good. My family's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So you smoke weed, Nate? That's good. Can I interview you? What do you do in life? What do you play Xbox with John? Who the fuck's John? John Psyche? You're here because you're like a fucking gamer through the internet? Wow. That's a cool fan. What do you play? Call of Duty and Animal Crossing? That's crazy. You're a dude. That's not for you. What? Stardew Valley? Yay. Just kidding. That hurts like 3 people in a row. Well, cool, Nate. I like to smoke a lot of weed. How do I smoke it? I smoke joints all the time. You a joint man? Yeah, let's get out of here, Nate. Me and you. Come on, bud. We'll fucking go lift fucking weights all night. And we'll smoke weed. You play tennis, Nate? You don't? You want to play tennis with me? That sounds worse than I wanted it to. You want to play tennis with me, buddy? Just gonna do my set like this the rest of the time. Anyway. Thanks for coming out, man. Big old pot. I take antidepressants now, too. Those are fun as hell. Does anyone else does this corner takes antidepressants? Everyone else in the audience is Irish. I know all of you are like, fucking antidepressants. Where do we bury that? Where the fuck down? No, I like taking antidepressants. It makes me weird though, because like I've never lived without anxiety, and now I take it, and I'm like, oh man, I kind of miss the anxiety. And then I smoke. I do, and then I smoke weed, and I'm like, we're back. Perfect. Right where we needed to be. I got so high last weekend, I was making dinner. I put the food in the oven. And I went to go set my timer on my phone, but I accidentally set my stopwatch. Think about it. So I just ended up counting how long it took to burn chicken nuggets. So it was about 178 minutes, guys. It was fucked up. The dino nuggets, too, the good stuff. You know, that's all I got. One of my other favorite things to do is I like to take edibles, and then I'll go on a nice long hike. Maybe me and you can do that, Nate. Sometime if you're not busy or something. I like to do that. I did that a couple weeks back. I took the edibles, and then I went on the hike, and then halfway through the hike, the edibles kicked in. And then I was lost in the woods. You ever been lost in the woods as an adult? It's fucking terrifying. You think you're gonna remember the trees. You're like, I'll remember that one. And then like 10 minutes later, you're like, fuck, they all look alike. Goddamn. I just had to wait for another adult to come by. And be like, can you take me back to my mom? She has a green car. My family's in the back. No, she doesn't. It's a silver. Guys, buckle up for this one, family. Trying to figure out how to broach this next one. I used to sell drugs. That was fun. I like that you guys are like, fucking so what? It was just shrooms and weed. Nothing that was going to kill anybody. My drugs just made you think about death a lot. Those are the ones I sold. You guys have shrooms over in the corner? Yeah, that's good. 3 people, that's good. My family's like, I can't believe you're telling us all this right now. I like selling drugs. It was fun. Got me out of the house. I got to meet new people. Good time. Some of them were weirdos, though. I met a few weird people. I was on my way to drop off shrooms to a guy one time, and I texted him. I said, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And he texted me back, sounds good. Don't worry, I'm not suicidal. I was like, oh my god. So I texted him back, that's good. And then he texted back such a worse thing. He texted back in all caps and exclamation points. He said, I'm homicidal. I was like, that's not how you fucking win me over, pal. That's not, you're not getting shrooms that way. You guys are getting all your checks right now. You're like, what did you have? I have. Just waiting for you guys to think about the math. The 20% tip in your head. 20. That was one of the worst parts about selling drugs. I was bad at it. You guys know me. You've gotten to know me for the past couple minutes. You could probably guess that I'm not great at math. Probably take a swing at that. So confusing. So much measurements. So many measurements in selling drugs that I never had to deal with before. People would always be like, Dan, I'll take a quarter. I'd be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. And then people would try to help me out. They'd try to like simplify it. They'd be like, oh, my bad, dude, that's 2/8. thought that was gonna fucking help. Just put your hand out, do it like Parmesan cheese. Just say when, whatever feels right to you. I've watched people lose respect for me before during a drug deal. Then I have to do math in front of them. Do you know what that's like? It's supposed to be this intimidating guy. It just turns into an SAT prep question I can't figure out. Like Dan sells Nate $45 worth of mushrooms at the train station. And Nate only has a $100 bill on him. Minus 45. I would give him. How long before I have to kill Nate? You know what I mean? Don't worry, Nate, I'm not gonna kill you. You look like you fucked me up. You like this shirt, Nate? The guy in the back gave it to me. I'm fucking anxious up here. For one guy. Cool, Nate. That now concludes the weed portion of the show. We're gonna move on to my love life, which is exciting. I hope. I have a girlfriend. She's real. That's cool. That's good. She may or may not be right here. Right here in this corner. I'm just kidding, Nate. It's not her. It's just... Hey, I'm just kidding. She's not here. She goes to another school or something. Sorry, babe. Me and her are potheads. We like, she still drinks. I don't drink, right? And, you know, it's always weird because, like, we don't just go to bars to, like, for date nights. That's not, like, what we think to do. We gotta go to, like, kids stuff. We gotta go to, like, arcades. Like bowling alleys, and my mom drops us off at swim on Thursdays, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. She's a big pot, I'm a big pot. That's the one thing I miss drinking for, is like when you're making out, when you're drunk, it's like, yeah, it's all sloppy. And then when you both smoke weed, you think it's going to be awesome, but it just feels like two cats licking each other the whole time. It's like... Silly joke. We want kids someday, right? Sorta, yeah. She's getting her master's right now. Because she's smart. She's going to make all the money, yeah. She's going to make all the money, hopefully. But I want kids. I want kids like right now. I think I'd be a good dad. I think it'd be cool to be a dad like right fucking now. I feel like it's making me a weird guy in life. I was in Dunkin' Donuts the other day, and there was a mother with a toddler, and the toddler was running around and was being a little dickhead. The toddler was just being an asshole. The mother was just defeated. She was done. And at one point, the kid ran into me and he slapped me in the leg. And the mother was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, don't worry about it. And she, as a joke, she went, do you want him? I went, yeah. Give me him. Let me have him. Get over here. And then she picked him up and turned around. And I was like, all right, fine, fuck you. I don't want you a shitty kid anyway. Fucking running around smacking people and trying to get my dunked. There have been a lot of break-ins in my girlfriend's neighborhood recently. And I have. A lot of break-ins. And we don't live together. So she looked up this trick that she saw online. And you get a pair of work boots. And you put them at your back door. So that if an intruder tries to come in, he'll be like, oh shit, a guy lives here. Better not intrude. It's a good idea. So she asked me for a pair of work boots. I don't have work boots. So I gave her my Crocs. She's dead now, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I shouldn't have said you were right there. You guys are like, she's right there, she's not dead. I love my Crocs. Nate, you have Crocs? Yeah, me neither. I don't have any. I don't have them either. I don't have gibbets that like 5-year-olds wear on them as well. Definitely not a unicorn one. Woo! Ooh, I forgot I have water up here. Some cottonmouth this whole time. Pure vodka. Let me get my bearings. I'm getting electrocuted by this fucking microphone. Jesus Christ. I'm an act out guy. So fucking good. My girlfriend's birthday is April 1st. And she was born at 12:06 a.m. in the morning. And I know that because all year she kept asking me for her birthstone for her birthday. Does anyone know what April's birthstone is? It's a fucking diamond. Is that fucking horseshit? Isn't that like the most bullshit you've ever heard in your life, Nate? Like, she was born at 12:06 a.m. If we were 7 minutes earlier, it would have been aquamarine. Do you understand? We were this close to aquamarine. I could buy all the aquamarine on the fucking ocean. Like, do you understand? A diamond, Nate. It's fucked up. My birthday's in January. I'm not sure what January's birthstone is, but I'm just gonna tell her it's a blowjob and a zebra cake. I think that's what it is. Or an oatmeal cream pie, but that's just because I'm a big treats guy. Big Little Debbie guy. Nate, you a Little Debbie guy or a Hostess guy? Get the fuck out of here, Nate. You shitting me? Hostess? They got good stuff over there too, right? They're all doing the Lord's work at all these places. It's pretty great. Cool. I got a few more jokes for you. Yeah. Some of you are excited. I went through a big breakup a few years ago, right? Those are exciting. Over the pandemic, I went over a big old breakup. And me and my ex, we used to like to argue all the time. That was our favorite activity. We're big into arguing. Probably our second favorite activity. It was like mini golf, arguing, and it was a toss up for third, but let's go with anal, right? But on me, because we're progressive, you know what I mean? Am I right, Nate? Stick it in there. We don't care. 2023, baby. Dad. Like father, like son, am I right? You should be at one of my family's 4th of July parties. It's fucking crazy. Fuck. We used to, me and my ex used to like to one-up each other all the time. That was like a little fun game, right? Like she'd always leave her dirty dishes in the sink. So what I do, I leave my dirty dishes on her side of the bed. And you just start small. She goes out for the night. She doesn't call or text me all night. I'm worried sick about it. What do? I go out for the night. I'm text her for like a fucking month. Right now we're up in the ante here. Here's a big one. She goes out for the night. She gets blackout drunk. She fucks some random guy she meets at the bar. I know, Nate. It's fucked up. What do? I go out. I get blackout drunk. I fuck 2 random guys I meet at the bar, right? Balls in her court. 6 balls in mine, right, Nate? Yeah, baby. 2 in my mouth. Am I right? Yeah. What the hell? I didn't know this guy was going to be there. Cool. Yeah, me and my ex. She was a vegetarian. So that was always one of our big arguments. Was like where we were gonna go to dinner, you know? Because I always wanted to go to a normal place, and she always wanted to go to a place where the waiter just kind of fed you out of his hand, peck your way through the meal. We're having this argument one night with each other. We're going back and forth. We're trying to figure out where to go to eat. And finally, I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I'm just making us peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, right? Who's ever had a problem with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? It's simple. It's vegetarian. She did. She hated it. She took one bite. She got all mad at me. She stopped talking to me. Her face swelled up. Her throat closed. She made me take her to the hospital. I was like, all right, fine. You don't like those either. We had a dog, me and my ex. Our dog's name was Ziti. Like the pasta, right? It's fun, right? Cute dog name. She got the dog in the breakup. Kind of a bummer, right? Now I have a 5-year-old niece. Anytime she sees me, she's like, where the fuck is Ziti? Because no one tells her stuff like that, right? Her dog Penny, they actually just had to put her down. She was an old dog. And they told her that she moved to a farm up north. That 5-year-old. That's what you do with a 5-year-old, right, Nate? So now anytime my niece is over, she'll be like, where the fuck is Ziti? I just say he moved to a farm up north, right? She's like, oh, like with Penny? I'm like, no. Your dog's dead. My dog actually lives on a farm up north. Who wants to watch an episode of Bluey, huh? Alright, I've been Dan Hall. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
$2 for Dan, everybody! $2 for... Thank you so much for coming out, guys. This is Nick's Comic Stop. We do shows every Friday and Saturday. Give it up for all your comics you've seen tonight, guys. Keep it going for the staff here, yourselves for coming out. This is great. If